Hey chatterbox out there, I hope you all had a lovely Easter weekend and have all had a great start to your week. Today I got ready for the day ahead and I was woken up by a load of banging and drilling and bashing and crashing around, and my dad and older brother and younger brother were moving stuff around the living room. Today is makeover living room day and we got my old younger brother's TV down and it's going to be going on the wall, and he's getting the one that was in the living room into his room because his TV is ginormous and the TV that we had wasn't very big, so we've got his one and he's got our one instead. Him and his girlfriend were arguing like an old my couple. He's gone off to play football and he had gone off to Tesco's with my older brother to get some more screws and stuff for my dad, and I went off to the shops to go get some bits and bobs and to get the Sun newspaper that had a magazine in about Robert and Aaron and how Aaron is going to be kidnapped Zeb, but for some reason it wasn't in one stop, so I went to McCall's and it wasn't in there either, so I was a bit annoyed about that and got my shoes and trousers covered in mud. Don't ask me why. And yeah, so that was very frustrating. Got a Wibena and was talking to one of our family friends that was serving on the till in McCall's. Then I made my way back home, cleaned off my trousers and my shoes, and for my lunch I had a tuna melt panini and went on to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Sorry about the lighting, at least you can't see all my spots. You know, so that where you just feel awful, or I'm having one of those days and everything just seems to be going wrong. My hair's been crazy. Get my hair cut Wednesday. I was going to get it cut Tuesday, but on Tuesday me and my mate are going to be going swimming because I'm trying to lose a bit of weight, get a bit healthier. You know what I mean. And I cannot wait to have a nice catch up with my mate Matt, and we're going to go for a walk afterwards so I could get a little few cheeky Insta snaps of the nature and flowers and stuff. And yeah, I've got to call him out later on just to check that we're definitely on for that, because he's prone to sometimes change his mind. So if we are, we'll do that. If not, I'll probably go on a nature walk myself or just sort my pre-tuckers out. There's a lot of things that I've got to do and stuff, so who knows. Hopefully they're going to be going to Whatnot's, just knick-knack shopping Yate soon, but my dad's quite busy, so we may not, but I'm not fussed. Got a lot of other things that I've got to do and stuff, and a lot of little things that I'm going to be doing, like going to the charge shop, so my pre-tuckers out, working on my boxes and things like that. And for my breakfast I'd had a hot cross bun and a cup of tea, and it was delicious. And our new TV is great. My younger brother's TV. I keep on saying my older brother, I mean my younger brother. There's just so many of us, I lose track. And my older brother's going back to uni tomorrow. He stayed down for Easter weekend and today, and he's going back tomorrow. And I played with my own beat up doll. I went to my book series and did some scripture storyline writing, and I played with my dog cars in the garden. And today's been quite a nice sunny day, apart from it being a little bit windy. And I watched Charmed, Supernatural, and some other sci-fi stuff. And I cannot wait for games night tonight. We're all going to my older sister and her boyfriend's apartment, and we're going to be having a nice games night. And we're going to be getting Subway on the way. And yeah, sorry about the lighting. It's been quite crazy weather. It was sunny, windy, then it was getting cloudy, and I think it did rain a bit, but I ended up going off and having a bit of a west because I had a bit of a bad head. And I had a shower, and that helped me feel a bit better because I felt a bit. And then, for some reason, my nose started bleeding. Well, a spot on my nose started bleeding, and so I had to have a plaster on that. Looked like a blooming Wally. Stopped bleeding now, thank God. But I'm just glad it's actually the light's a bit dim, so you can't see all my spots. And yeah, don't look at me. I always used to get frustrated about spots, but it's just part of life. It's part of growing up. They soon go, and yeah, I'm just crazy. You just got to ignore them, and yeah. Anyway, I'm alright. It's just part of life. I've always been a bit spotty, but it's just I don't rarely get that many spots, but when I do I get them in the most awful places, and I literally hate that. But yeah, I watch some YouTube videos and some vines and watch some vlogs and read some blogs and some soap and sci-fi comics and fanfics and some Marvel and DC and Doctor Who comics and Vogue and Hello, some other gossip magazines because you guys know how much I love my gossip. Tighten my office up because it's getting a massive mess. Listen to a bit of Tom Grennan and Pixie Lott and Ellie Goulding. I'm really into Ellie Goulding. Well, I've always loved her, but for some reason at the moment I was just started listening to her a lot more than I used to. And listened to a bit of Queen. Did it with karaoke because you guys know how much I love a sing song. And I sorted my blue doctors out and watched some episodes of Full House with my younger sister because I've got that into her now. She loves Full House like I do now. And I've watched all the seasons. I even watched Full House to spin off because that's how much of a devoted fan I am. And I watched some episodes of Rowan's Home, That's Raven, Lizzie McGuire, and Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, and some other classic Disney and Nickelodeon and CBC and Boomerang and cartoon YouTube shows. And I watched some Gem and the Holograms, the animated series episodes, and watched some Barbie and Bratz and My Scene films and shows. And it took Barbie, Bratz, My Scene, Cindy, Pull-It Doll, and other doll stuff off eBay, Amazon Smith. Worked on some new songs, exclusive dollars for a Doll game, and played on my keyboard a bit. Played COD, Minecraft, and on the Wii, and on Buzz, and some other cards and board games to my siblings, and it was getting really competitive because we're all very competitive. And I watched some stuff off Record and BBC Player and Catch Up and On Demand, and watched some DVDs and listened to a few CDs and vinyls. And I watched Escape to Country and Far Brown and Murder She Wrote, and I had some Nutella toast and a cup of warm milk, and I tidied my dolls and dollhouse up from where I've been playing my dog as the show, and moved some of the dolls and dolls off one, and put some of the new dolls on display and some of the older dolls into storage, and sort of decided the outfits and hairs out. And I sorted out the props and sets and moved some of the stuff around. And I watched Riverdale and The Fosters and The Carrie Diaries and Gossip Girl and some other teen drama stuff. I watched Golden Girls, Friends, Big Brother, Will and Grace, Hammer, Your Mother, and some other comedy stuff. Laughter is the best medicine after all. Love a good laugh. And I did some colouring pages because it's very therapeutic. And I've been a bit stressed out today and just having a bit of a bad day where everything seems to be going wrong. And I accidentally deleted a walk-on video that I had on my phone, so that really peed me off. And good thing it's on Instagram, and I think it's on Twitter as well, and my YouTube channel, so it's no biggie. And I watched some more YouTube videos and come up with some new vlog ideas. And I am going to be going to my sister's for games like tonight. Then tomorrow I'm going swimming, and Wednesday, Thursday and Friday and Saturday, Sunday and Monday I'm not sure yet, but so far so good. I love being productive. I don't like sitting around doing nothing. I like getting out and doing stuff. So I think on Wednesday we may be going to Whatnots on like the Thursday or the Friday. So on Wednesday I think I'm going to be going to I'll go to the charge shops. Thursday I'll probably go on a nature walk. Friday should be hopefully going to Whatnots, and Saturday I'll sort my pre-titles out. Sunday I'll be working on my book series, and Monday Saturday and Sunday I'll just be sorting my pre-titles out. It's a 2-day mission because it takes me that long to dress them all up. Get them all dressed up is so much fun. All 5 of them all dressed up. Takes me a while to get all their outfits and hairs and stuff sorted out. And then I'll be sorting them up for Saturday and Sunday. And then Monday I'll probably go to charge shops again and then go on a nature walk. And then on Tuesday I'll be back in college. And then Wednesday I'll be back in work placement. And then the new term will begin. I finish in the end of June, and then I'll hopefully be, fingers crossed, getting a work placement. Not work placement, a job at my placement. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to hopefully hearing from them. I hear back in May if I've got a place there, so hopefully I do. And my dad's going to be sorting out stuff for my younger sister's final project at college, and I watched Bugsy Malone and watched the Princess of Moonacre and watched Moulin Rouge and some other fantasy and musical stuff, and watched some old soap stuff like Waterloo Road and Skins, and watched some episodes of Emmerdale, Corrie, Hollyoaks, EastEnders and Home and Away Neighbours and Corrie, and watched some Robin and Malik stuff, and watched some episodes of Shadowhunters. And I watched some Dollhouse tour videos, doll collection videos, and some doll tutorial stuff, and did some dolls and dust off eBay and Amazon and off Watch and Gumtree, and watched some Watch Mojo stuff where they count down like top 10 things of like sci-fi shows or top 10 moments in different TV shows, and I absolutely love it. And also watch some try not to cry videos and some team react videos. Always makes me feel old watching team react videos because I'm no longer a teenager. I am now 20. I'm nearly 21. That's nuts. I can't believe my teenage years are behind me. And I finished up my blue dolls off and put them away, and I did a bit of doll photography and posted some of those photos onto my Instagram and tweeted a bit. I lost a few Twitter followers, but the old me would freak out and get upset and annoyed, but I'm not going to let it get to me because I'm now the new me, the nice zen me. And I watched some of my favourite YouTubers videos and watched some vlogs and some vines, and I have had such a great day and tidied up the bit of the house and did a bit of tidying up, OCD alert, and I watched some Glee episodes and listened to some Glee soundtracks. I am now off to go get myself ready to go off to get Subway and then make my way to my older sister and her boyfriend's house to have a game night. So I'm looking forward to that, and gotta go watch today's Home and Away Neighbours and treat a bit and write a bit of my journal before that. But I can't wait for going to my siblings, going with my siblings to my older sister and brother's house for a game night. It's going to be so much fun, and I hope you all had a great start to your week, had a lovely Easter weekend, and have a lovely rest of your week, and I shall see you soon when you vlog. Bye!